Beer, 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 beer. Hi everybody, I'm Amanda the G, and welcome to another word vomit video, which is basically just my stream of consciousness flowing out of me without restraint. Recently we had a solar eclipse, and I feel like everybody watched it, and hopefully you got to see it and didn't burn your eyeballs. I was lucky enough to be in the middle of the totality, so here is a terrible cell phone picture to prove that. And it's very cliche to say this, but no picture does it justice, and people are not lying when they say that. It's completely different seeing the totality of the eclipse versus seeing a picture of the totality of the eclipse. Ollie was outside with me, and we did try and put glasses on him, and it didn't really work. But he has his own Instagram account, and I needed to put a picture of him with the Eclipse glasses on his freaking Instagram account, and it took me like 20 minutes to get anywhere close to a good picture. When the totality came through, all the dogs in the neighborhood started freaking the heck out, and Ollie just did this. Just stare at the ground, like, why is it dark? I'm not scared, I'm not freaked out, I don't want to go to bed, but just answer me why the ground is dark. But before the eclipse happened, there was this whole build-up online, and I found myself the day before the eclipse getting into legitimate fights on Facebook from people who were being stupid. It is stupid to say that putting Crisco on sunglasses is the same as certified eclipse glasses. You're gonna burn your retinas! And then they were trying to say, oh, you can just take a picture of it with a camera at any point. No, you can't! In the totality, yes you can, but otherwise you have to put a solar filter on. So one, you don't melt the lens, and two, you actually take a legitimate actual picture and not just sunlight. And of all the things to argue about, the one that I happened to focus on was eclipse safety. Are you over summer yet? I am over summer and heat and melting. I just want fall. The best things for fall to me are one, it is colder. That is like the #1 priority, that I'm no longer melting. Two, pumpkin everything is back. Proof that fall is coming. Pumpkin beer, it's been released again, back in stores. I haven't tried it yet. I don't know what this year's blend is going to be, because every year it's slightly different, and I keep hoping that it's gonna be 2011's again. Yes, I am getting nostalgic for beer. You would get nostalgic for it if you had it too. Schlafly's 2011 pumpkin beer was the best one. Then they started getting too much into cinnamon. I wasn't going to open this, but now I have to try it, because now I have to see if it's good or not. Let's see. This one tastes more like pumpkin pie. I would call this pumpkin pie ale, because it honestly tastes like biting into a pumpkin pie. I'm not mad at it, but I just don't want it to say pumpkin ale, I want it to say pumpkin pie ale. This is a problem that I have in general. Pumpkin spice is not the same thing as pumpkin. Pumpkin is a vegetable which has a very different flavor than pumpkin spice, which is cinnamon, nutmeg, and cloves. They're not the same thing. Combined, they make pumpkin pie with sugar. So everybody's like freaking out about pumpkin spice everything. I want pumpkin everything. Give me that pumpkin. Speaking of pumpkins, I have to figure out what I'm gonna do pumpkin-wise this year. Typically on Halloween, I tend to go for a theme. In the past, I've done Star Wars. Last year I did Grimm, and did my most epic pumpkin carving I've ever done, which is here. This year I have to figure out if I'm going to stick with a theme or if I'm going to go separate. I thought about maybe being the evil queen, but I don't want to go Once Upon a Time themed. I know it seems really early because it's August, but it's not really early if you make your own everything. So if you have ideas for a theme, if I should stick with a theme, or what types of pumpkins to carve or anything, let me know. I'm bad at carving, but I'm determined So I know how to take a picture and make it into a pumpkin carving from that, but I don't do the like shave down the pumpkin because I can't do that. That's scary level of good. I'm not like that. I can cut holes in a pumpkin, that's about it. Let me know those suggestions in the comments and maybe I'll do one of them. Let's see what happened on this day. 2 years ago, I was picking 24 hot peppers and wanted to bake something intricate. Sounds like a typical weekend to me. I think 6 years ago I was in pain because I wrote something about needing muscle relaxers. I don't know what I hurt. I've hurt so many things. And 8 years ago today, I was doing a whole bunch of interviews and flying all over the country, and apparently at that point was in the Dayton airport. There was a period of about 2 weeks that I spent just continuously flying from place to place interviewing because I had no idea what I was gonna do or where I was gonna go. So I was just interview here for 2 to 3 days, fly to an airport, stay there overnight, fly out the next day, rinse and repeat. Did you know that there are people who are legitimately perming their eyelashes? I had no idea that this was a thing. Why would you put all of those chemicals on your eyelashes? But they're going places and getting them permed. And the reason I know this is for some reason, Facebook thought this was something I would be interested in. This gynecological looking device is torture enough to curl your eyelashes. Hello? I hate telemarketers so frickin' much. I've been on the do not call list since my number existed. And they still fucking call me. That's what that was. Good people don't brag about how good they are. Good people don't brag about how good they are. I don't know if I've shown this to you on camera before, but I have a trick hip. It pops out. Like, look. See my hip? It pops out of socket. And this is probably some weird fetish, and now I probably have people who have this weird hip popping fetish here. So, hi weird people. No judgment. So that's it for this video. If you liked it, click the like button and subscribe to my channel. I make a new video every Tuesday. Thank you guys so much for watching. Mwah.